Congratulations, Linaisa! Bacolod! Patiently cold, no worry.
We have 3 spots left. You can take a breath. Linaisa! Hinigalan!
Two spots left. Claim your spot right now. Linaisa! Ilog! Maxine Luis Martin!
Hello, good evening. Linaisa Bago.
Good evening, Dr. Taglobos.
This is my question. What is the one thing that you don't have but wish you had? Again, what is the one thing that you don't have but wish you had?
If there is one thing that I wish I had, it is a good sense of humor. Being able to bring others to laughter can bring smiles to the world and make the world a better and brighter place. That would be all. Thank you.
Experienced a lot of pain and struggles to my journey to Linaisang Negros 2025. Last year I was ready to give up this journey. It is because I lost my father. But I find strength from within. And I find strength to the people of Don Salvador Benedicto. And that give me the light to stand here to represent my beloved municipality of Don Salvador Benedicto. Thank you so much.
Change your life. What has it taught you? Again, how does advances in technology change your life, and what has it taught you?
Technology advancement helps me a lot. In order for us to make our lives easier, it helps, it brings us a big help, and in order for us to uplift our advocacies, social media nowadays is a big platform for us to uplift our advocacies, and that is one platform that I am using to promote my advocacy, which is inclusive, sustainable tourism. Thank you. Thank you.
A deep breath, because your question will be coming from one of my favorites, Miss Tessie Tomas. Naabangan natin ang susunod na kabanata.
Hi there. The question.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening. Good luck. What is your view regarding female intuition? Repeat. What is your view regarding female intuition?
I believe that female intuition is the one that guides us women. It is something deep inside our hearts that only us females can explain. However, in making such decisions, I would like you to know that facts should be beyond our intuition, and our decisions should be guided by facts in all matters of life. Thank you.
Alright, your judge is Miss Blessa Erica Figueroa.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Miss Blessa.
Here's your question, and fill in the blanks. My life would be simpler if blank. I'll repeat the question one more time. My life would be simpler if blank.
My life would be simpler if I didn't have a doubt. During my journey here in Linay Negros, I've experienced a lot of challenges and doubts, wherein a lot of people have discouraged me. However, I push my luck forward, bringing myself to this stage, carrying with me my advocacy and Victoria sitting with me. And I hope that through Linay Negros stage, I would be able to inspire a lot of young women and as well as bring pride to my fellow Victoria Sanos. Thank you.
A queen in the form of Miss Priscilla Meireles.
Good evening, Linay Toboso there. What moment and where were you the happiest in your life? What moment and where were you the happiest in your life?
I think I would be happiest in my life if I win the Linay Negros 2025 crown. To me, it is not just a privilege, it is not a title, but a responsibility. With my advocacy, gusto ko magtaon, or I want to learn in English. It provides learning resources and equips our students with skills in numeracy and literacy. And if I win the Linay Crown, I would shed this light to all of Negrenses. Thank you.
Alright, we have once again Miss Tessie Tomas to ask you the question.
Hello there.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. This is your question. What scares you the most and why? Do you want me to repeat?
That would be lovely, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
What scares you the most and why?
That would be living a life with regrets. When I was told that I was gonna represent my LGU in the Linay Negros stage, I had a lot of doubts in myself. Just to give you a quick background, I started joining pageants just last year, and ever since, I was crowned as first runner-up. This is my third try, and I am willing to do it again, because living a life with no regrets is better than living a life thinking that I could have done better. Thank you.
All smiles. Okay, let's ask. The Lord, Engineer Lord Livan Burgos.
Hi, good evening. Your question is, if you could invent something, what would it be? If you could invent something, what would it be and why?
As an active UP Red Cross youth, an aspiring barrio doctor, I want to invent a mobile clinic to the marginalized people in rural communities. I plan to launch my advocacy, Panad sa Uma, bringing first aid to the barrio that provides basic life support and basic first aid training in rural communities, focusing on building risk and disaster preparedness skills, because I truly believe by equipping the people with these life-saving skills together with my LGU and the provincial government, we commit ourselves in making Negros Occidental a more prepared, a more resilient, and a real home for all Negrenses.
Alright, we have Miss Priscilla Meireles for your question.
Good evening, Linay Sambalapa.
Hello, good evening, Miss Priscilla.
Please do fill the blanks. The big decision I'm currently wrestling with is. Would you like me to repeat?
Yes, please, miss.
The big decision I'm currently wrestling with is.
The big decision that I'm currently wrestling with is to
really push myself beyond my limits and to always strive for excellence. As a beauty queen and as a model who started at the young age of 16, I have overcome a lot of insecurities and disappointments. But just like our theme for this year's Panad Festival, The Future Unfolds, we must embrace change, innovation, and sustainability. Because if and only if we empower ourselves, we can pass on our knowledge, our skills, and our talent for future generations. And together, we can create a more progressive Negros Occidental. Thank you.
To ask our final judge for the evening, who happens to be Dr. Christopher Marie Maglobos. Hi, Doc.
Hello. Hello, good evening, Linares and Ilo.
Good evening.
What is your favorite childhood memory and why? Again, what is your favorite childhood memory and why?
I'm a very simple girl. Some of my favorite childhood memories is going to the grocery store with my mom and dad and my brother. It just brings me a sense of joy, having that family quality time. I feel like at this current generation, we don't really take pride or really care about our parents. They do so much for us, even for the simplest things. I'm so grateful for my parents, for how they've taught me, for how much they love and helped me build my character. For without them, I wouldn't be standing here today, proud, happy, and ready to take on the world.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, congratulations for reaching this final round. And the final question is as follows. You ready? Okay, let's get the show on the road.
This is your question. Ang iban nga tawo, gasiling nga ang pagsalig, pwede man nga hindi pagtumanon. Ang iya nga saan.
The question is, people often say that promises are made to be broken. What advice would you give to your best friend who is about to break a promise?
My advice to her would be to never break that promise. I do not believe that promises are made to be broken. We spoke those things because we meant it. We have the intention to make those promises come true. And my promise to Negros Occidental is equip its marginalized children with quality education. And if I cannot break my promise, why can't you? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Linay. Sakto boss right on time.
Yes. Okay. Beautiful outfit, by the way. You got lots of fans right here in the crowd. You want to say something to them first?
Best in evening gown.
Yes.
So, of course, I would like to thank every Victoria Sanons, my friends, my family who came to support me. Thank you so much.
So are you ready for your question?
Yes, I am ready.
Alright, I'll be reading it in Hiligaynon first.
Ang iban nga tawo, gasiling nga ang pagsalig, pwede man nga hindi pagtumanon. Ano ang imo nga malaygay sa imo nga suod nga apyan nga nagatinguha nga hindi pagtumanon ang iya nga saad?
In English, people often say that promises are made to be broken. What advice would you give to your best friend who is about to break a promise?
I would talk to that friend. Just like in Panad Sang Negros, we are meant to fulfill our promise, and we are doing that every single year. Just like how every LGU unites, bringing our different cultures, products, and talents in one location for the world to see it. So if I were to give an advice to that friend, I would want that friend to know that promises are really meant to be fulfilled, just like how we do it here in Panaad Sang Negros. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Linay sa Manapla.
In her beautiful yellow dress. Okay.
Alright,
Thank you.
Linay sa Manapla, are you ready? Okay, so here is your question. Ang iban nga tawo, gasiling nga ang pagsalig, pwede man nga hindi pagtumanon. Ano ang imo nga malaygay sa imo nga suod nga abyan, nga nagatinguha nga hindi pagtumanon ang iya nga saad?
People often say that promises are made to be broken. What advice would you give to your best friend who is about to break a promise?
Promises are considered to be sacred because they are a representation of your values, your principles, and your moral being. If I were to become your Linay sa Negros 2025, I will use my platform to advocate for local industries, get engaged with our resilient communities, and empower our youth. Because through this, if we move forward together, we march forward together, we can create a future that is full of endless possibilities. And that is the promise that I will continue to fulfill to all of my fellow Negrosanos. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have Juliana Cassandra Makinan.
The second runner-up receives 40,000 pesos in cash, a 1-year 50% scholarship with monthly stipend, with book and uniform allowance. 20,000 pesos worth of services from Asta Urban, in addition to a sash, bouquet, and trophy. Presenting the award are Panaad sa Negros Festival, Executive Director Charina Magallanes, Vice President of ACM's Operations Engineer Lord Lee. The first runner-up receives 50,000 pesos in cash, a 1-year 70%